Welcome to the Logan Opterix YouTube show. This is my YouTube show. There are many like it, but this one is mine. Without my YouTube show, I am useless. Without me, my YouTube show is useless.
Hello YouTube. I don't often do serious videos. I try to act like an idiot because that's just what's fun to do. But sometimes I will do serious videos, and I wanted to talk about trying to live a positive life. I see so many people with these corny ass little self-help statements and talking about this is how you should be and make your life better. And I understand why they don't resonate with a lot of people who aren't happy in their lives. Um, Depression is a complicated thing because sometimes you are genuinely depressed and it is just a feeling that is there and you do not have control over it. And no matter what your circumstances, the feeling is still there. That's a different animal. But sometimes you may think that you are depressed, but then you just realize that your life at the time just fucking sucks. And that was where I was at one point in my life. I thought I was depressed. I thought I was dealing with depression. I simply wasn't happy with the circumstances of my life. But I feel that no matter what you are dealing with, whether it be actual depression or whether you are just simply unhappy with your circumstances, either way, I'm not saying that there's going to be some miracle where your life's magically going to be like one of those cheeseball self-help people on TV. But what I am saying is it is possible to at least kind of try to steer it in a good direction, and that simply by trying to steer it, it will end up in a better direction, no matter what. Um, my philosophy in life is, I deal with things that bring me down like everyone else does. I have had issues. I have had a lot of problems in my life, but fortunately, I kind of have had realizations that you're either going to do one thing or you're going to do the other. And I don't believe in half-assing things, and I don't believe in just doing. I believe that if I'm going to make the effort to get out of bed every morning at 5:45 like I do, and do the shit that I do, that I'm going to at least make an effort to make it the least shitty as possible. Because although some people may feel, I don't know what the right word is, but like stuck to a life of negativity, I don't think anyone genuinely wants to live a shitty life. I think that deep down everyone wants to live as good a life as is possible. And I feel that if you're going to continue to get up in the morning and live a life, that you should at least make an effort to try to make it as least shitty as possible. If you're going to keep getting up and you're going to keep doing things, then you should at least try to make it tolerable to whatever your standard of tolerable is. My standard of tolerable is I feel that life needs to be urgent, that things need to have importance, because you really don't know how much time you do have. I could die tomorrow in a car crash, and then if I'm not doing the things that I want to do, life is wasted effort to me. Therefore, I've looked at a lot of things in my life that I've wanted to do, that I've wanted to work towards, and I have put steps in motion to make them happen. I have been unhappy with my weight, with my health. I have been unhappy with just my general status in life and what I'm doing with things, or rather what I'm not doing with things, and I've made an effort. And what you really need to do, if that's what you're going to do, is you have to have a plan. Because if you were like me and you were, 60 plus pounds overweight and you don't want to be at that point anymore, very few people in this world can just snap their fingers and say, oh, I'm going to have abs. It doesn't work that way. For most people, for 99.999% of people, what they have to do is they have to sit down and they have to make a plan one step at a time. Just like getting to the top of a mountain is not one leap, it's step by step. Now, I know this may sound like some kindergarten shit to you people, but it's something that we forget. Some of the most simple things in life, some of the simplest lessons, we often forget. And that's one lesson that I think a lot of us forget, is that anything that's worth a shit in life, anything that's good in life, it's going to take work. And the more work it takes to get there, the better it usually is. Something that's really easy to accomplish is not really worthwhile. That I feel is a general rule that can be applied to a lot of things. So my goal in particular was to not only get in shape, but to do the Spartan race stuff. I haven't gotten into a lot of detail in these videos about it, but that's what that rack of medals on the wall is over there, are from my races. So I simply took it one step at a time and asked myself, What do I need to eat different? What do I need to do different? How can I make these little gradual changes in my life to where I'm not going to say fuck it after week 1 because I feel like crap and never do it again? Because I feel like that's a failure in a lot of fitness plans, like the whatever the crazy ab shit videos that were really big a year or two ago. It was like you do it and then the next day you wake up and feel like you have the flu and you never fucking do it again. And why would anyone pick a fitness program that makes you feel like shit? That's not the point of fitness. The point of fitness is to make you feel better. You can't just leap into expert mode. You have to take small gradual steps that are tolerable to you. And you have to pick something that fits your lifestyle and it makes you happy. Because if you feel like shit, if you feel miserable, I don't care if you're trying to become better at a career. I don't care if you're trying to lose weight. If you're miserable and you're not enjoying it, it's something that you're not going to do every day. You're not going to stick to it and you're not going to accomplish it. So whatever that goal is, you just simply have to make some sort of a plan. It has to be planned out. It has to be intentional and it has to be mapped out. I will go ahead and say on this video, like if you're friends with me on Facebook or whatever, and you have something epic that you want to accomplish, I don't make any promises that I'm going to help you get there, but I will promise to at least take a look and see if I can help you make a plan to accomplish something that you might have wanted to do. But yeah, that's really what I want to do a video on is, I'm not saying, hey, get happy, hey, be better, blah, 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 or hey, I had this magic secret. I'm just saying that if you're going to get up and continue to be alive, then you should probably try to make yourself enjoy as much as you can and live if you're going to do. It's either do or do not. There is no try. And, if you have questions on how to make that happen, hit me up. I'll be glad to try and help. It's the least I can do.